Start by, that was, okay, out of the gate, let's start by thanking Cynthia and Marty for being gracious and generous and opening their house as we celebrate Derby Day and their anniversary. As we look at one another, we see familiar faces, but we see a lot of unfamiliar faces. We see that we're smart. We have interesting stories to tell. Good looking, mostly. But we have one thing in common. The one thing we have in common is that we are all a part of the community that Cynthia and Marty have built through the years. They started building this community 30 years ago, when they made a commitment to one another to love and honor for the rest of their days. I think it's interesting that commitment and community are so similar to one another, because I don't think you can do one without the other. As part of Cynthia and Marty's community, each of us in our own way, small or large, have helped them to sustain their commitment. And so today, as they renew their commitment, as part of their community, let us also resolve to continue to support them and also continue to support ourselves, because they set a great example, don't they?
Yes, we do.
To be good people, because as we look around, we may not know one another, but we know that person we're talking to is a good person. And we know that because we're all part of their community. So let's take them as an example, but let's also support them. Sure. All right, so I believe that they have words for each other. You were supposed to tell us who goes first. Marty, would you please go first?
That's love.
Cynthia Abbott, 30 years ago, you blessed me by becoming my wife. And I loved you then, but I love you even more now, and every day it seems to grow. And you've made my life one adventure after another, even the ones I didn't plan. And you've made my life something that I couldn't have imagined, and you challenge me, and you make me want to be the best version of myself every single day. And I commit to you that when you're sad or happy or angry or lonely, or you just need someone to be there, that as long as I'm around, that you'll never be alone. And I can't wait to start our next 30 years together.
Dear Marty Thomason, today on our 30-year vow renewal, I want to express my love and gratitude to you. It's hard to believe that 30 years have gone since we first said our vows in Louisville, Kentucky on Derby Day. It feels just like yesterday that we started this journey together.
As we stand here today, I can't help but feel overwhelmed with gratitude for everything. All the people here, including those from 30 years and before. We have 4 wonderful children. I couldn't be prouder of each and every one of them in our family. I feel like we've tried to keep it as the center of our lives, and I'm thankful for the love and support that we've shared. I'm grateful that our love has only grown stronger with each passing year.
I will continue to love and support you through all of life's ups and downs, just as you have with me. And I vow to be your partner, your confidant, and your best friend. So today, on this special day, I'm looking forward to the rest of our lives together. I'm excited to see where the journey will take us and to continue to build a life filled with love, laughter, and joy. I love you more than anything that I have ever loved before, and I will love you for all the years to come. I think I made the right decision 30 years ago.
All right, do you have rings?
We do. Ginger! 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 Want a treat? Good girl.
Not in the pine straw?
There we go.
3.
Okay, good job.
You have reaffirmed your commitment for the last 30 years. Marty, you may kiss your wife.
Nice. All right, nice.
Here he comes. This was my best man.
This is my roommate from medical school. They are now married. And their anniversary.
Wait a minute, give them the story away. Just a moment.
Snuck in and you read it. Oh, but anyway, I'm Dave, and this is Missy, my wife. And as you may have heard, I was Marty's roommate, let's see, 6 years, different locations, reciprocal best men, and then his girlfriend was roommates with my unknown now girlfriend, now wife. Anyway, so I'm going to just go back and give you a little bit of their origin story. It all really kind of starts with college not agreeing with Marty very well, or vice versa. And he'd tried a number of things, and I think he was engineering, physics, art for a while. He was doing some art. I think it was there he remembered screen printing in high school. If it's not true, just nod.
No, that's
Just thank you. So he's like, I'm going to start a screen printing business. I can make money that way. And we're like, yeah, good. You know, unsure, big uncertainty, big risk, but he made it work. He had just really primitive equipment initially, but he was able to make sales, get orders. And it so happened that he was in class with a fella that also knew Cynthia. He was like, they had this mutually scheming friend that he knew of Marty's printing abilities. He knew of Sophie's, sorry, that's my daughter. Cynthia's sketching abilities, illustration abilities, and he's just like, Cynthia, you make designs, and I'll get with Marty, and he'll print them, and I'll sell them, and we'll make a lot of money. And it was
Pay for med school.
and pay for med school. I don't think he met that goal, but it did result in Cynthia actually doing some illustrations and needing something for functions or whatever, and they met. He walks into his place of business, his shop, this non-code compliant space that you're working in, and